Israel agreed accepting that Gaza's ground occupation for a few days in order to allow the hostage negotiations continue. The Biden administration is said to be at forefront of a cautious approach, worried that Israel does not have an accessible military target eliminating the terrorist group Hamas partially ready to complete monumental task. Hamas spent 15 years to prepare an intensive in-depth defense that integrates underground, ground-level and above-ground fortifications, communication tunnels, settlements and fighting positions. Analysis. The terror group has prepared the ground for potential minefields, improvised devices, explosive penetrator anti-zırh mines and booby traps. U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin made numerous calls with Israel's Hawkish Defense Minister Yoav. Gallant, where American forces faced problems of the Middle East in Middle East. ABC News on Sunday this week, said, "Everyone should know and I think everyone knows. Urban war is extremely difficult," he said. President Biden reiterated Austin's call to delay invasion during his trip to Tel Aviv last week, and called for Israel avoid the same mistakes made by United States in 2001 in 2001. When you feel this anger, I pay attention to that it was not consumed by him. During an address in the country, Biden called Israel to make an honest assessment of whether the path you are on it will achieve these goals. However, a senior Israeli security told Guardian that the current situation is different from the U.S. situation. 3 Israeli Defense Forces leaders said they were ready to start the occupation of Gaza, referring to proximity of the Israeli forces to targeted region. He said, Felllujah Baghdad or Basra, not Khan Younis 300 meters from Gaza. Kibbutz. Our villages are spitting distance from the Palestinians who invaded them last Saturday, said source during a secret Hamas attack. The estimated 1,400 Israelis were killed on October 7, when Israeli Defense Forces were spoken along Gaza Strip border, insisted that they were ready fight by explaining that had given green light özel to give government last week. On Tuesday, IDF officials warned that their troops cannot be kept indefinitely if they want to be ready for war. According to Israeli Times, some critics warned that Israel has been waiting for a long time to attack Gaza. Former National Security Advisor Israel Chuck Freilich said waiting for an attack on Israel's rocket attacks against Gaza continued to damage civilians in the city. Obviously, as time goes by, the legitimization of an Israeli attack is diminishing, he said. While visiting the IDF troops on Monday, Gallant promised them, "We are getting ready thoroughly. Do your job. Be ready. We will distribute you," he said.